So begin by settling the body, adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position serviceable for meditation. So we think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap right over left with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure that we let in enough light to remain alert. We try to maintain an awareness of not slouching, not leaning. And we also let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body, relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position. Just allowing the body to fall into place. And begin to let go of attending to the environment, allowing sights and sounds to be as they are without investigation, constraining your awareness just to the body and mind. Beginning to concentrate that awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air moving into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Noticing quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind, and without judgment or frustration, lifting your awareness up from those distractions and placing it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. And then when the mind feels more calm and generate a broad altruistic motivation for our time, bringing to mind the fact that just like oneself, all sentient beings deeply wish to be happy, deeply wish to be free of suffering, and yet sufferings, negativities fall down like rain in the experiences of all sentient beings without control. And for each individual sentient being, that pain is equal to our own. Take a moment to realize that existential condition of all sentient beings and develop a sense of compassion, loving kindness. And think that in order for my loving kindness, my compassion, my generosity, my wisdom, my patience, my ethics, all of my good qualities to take root, I have to become deeply familiar with all of them, all of these positive, beneficial states of mind. And I must counteract states of mind that act in opposition to these constructive states of mind. I must actively subdue these opposing forces. And by engaging in that process, I will be able to work to secure the welfare of sentient beings. And I think that's the main purpose of our time. And one of those protective, beneficial states of mind that we can cultivate is the mind of patience, the mind that is undisturbed in the face of adversity, difficulty, a mind that may seek solutions to difficulties, but to do so calmly, without anger, without hatred. So we can begin by becoming familiar with the benefits, cultivating this mind of patience. And think of how many times our own happiness has been disturbed when anger has arisen in the mind. The mind becomes out of control due to that arising of anger. And any peace, any happiness that we were experiencing vanished. Yet the antidote of patience is what happened less and less. And think of the actions that we engage in when the mind is out of control with anger. Those negativities, using our body, speech, and mind in harsh, aggressive ways. The desire to repay a harm with a harm, and all of the negative consequences that flow from that habituation in the mind. Think of closing off those repercussions in our relationships, and also karmically in future lives, not having to experience the ripening of those negative karmic seeds. So work through some of these examples in your own experience and try to arrive at an understanding of the value, the importance of cultivating patience. And think of one or two times when someone said or did an unkind thing when they themselves became frustrated or angry, and bringing up that memory. Try to watch it without emotion and try to see that they themselves are under the influence of the mind of anger. They had lost that control, lost their mental peace, and try to see them as an object of your compassion, wishing them to be free of that tendency, just as you wish that for yourself. And contemplate how the mind labels these challenging situations. And we see them only as negative. We can only wish to be separated from them. If we can learn to find benefit, find lessons for our own growth in these challenging situations, then we can have a resilience in the mind. So, again, think of some hardships, some difficulties, and recognize that these ripenings of our past karma teach us to avoid non virtue in this life. And they teach us to find opportunities to practice virtue. We can take control of the process, the ripening of our karma in this way. Think too that these obstacles help us to generate a sense of renunciation, seeing the shortcomings of cyclic existence, generating motivation in the mind to pursue the path of enlightenment. Also, through these difficulties, we ourselves touch the ground of suffering that we share with all sentient beings. On that basis, great love, great compassion in the mind of bodhicitta can arise. And go back through these examples in your own life and try to see them through these lenses, trying to overcome a tendency to see them only as negative. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together and we'll dedicate. So recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, you've actualized that motivation, which has generated positive energy in the mind. And think that you freely offer the fruit of your practice, that positive energy for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception. Thinking strongly when that positive energy ripens, may it serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war and conflict, poverty, famine, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve the state of enlightenment in order to work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles facing the Guru's long life be completely dispelled. May I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.